Hey, it's John.
It's Don, all things paranormal.
Well, here it is. We're going to start our new weekly show, and this is going to be kind of a strange thing. We're going to be doing it 2 different nights a week, every other week.
Yeah, our next show's going to be Tuesday. And we're going to try to see how the day goes. We might bump it up just a little bit on time, maybe like 6 to 6:30 instead of so late that it's like 7:30. You know, that way we're not trying to compete with anything on national TV.
But we don't want to interrupt dinner.
I don't mind eating dinner late.
I kind of
early.
like dinner.
Or early.
Yeah. But anyway, so tonight we're going to try and see how these 30-minute shows last. We hope we got enough content to go 30 minutes. If not, we're going to kind of ad-lib and kind of fake things.
Yeah, sometimes, John's got a lot of hot air. He can talk for a long time about nothing.
About nothing.
That's right. But tonight's show, we're going to be talking about the 7 most haunted places in East Texas. Now, this is just some of the places. That don't necessarily mean it's all. It's not the number one. It's not the count list.
It's not. But there's a lot of places that's haunted. We're also going to be introducing some equipment, trying to do on the show, kind of do some various different things. Since we do have 30 minutes, kind of be showing like a little various piece of equipment and stuff like that.
Yeah, instead of just the commentary, we're going to show add a little parts to it. That way we can kind of see. So we want to take it. We want to start off right off the bat. We want to make us a quick announcement because that way before anybody else just tunes out. So here's how this is going to work. I told y'all about a contest. Would you be willing to throw a shirt for contest?
Man, I can just throw one in.
All right. So here's how we're going to do it. So everybody write this down. 409-239-3437.
In fact, that's this number.
That's his number right there.
The very top.
That top one. So what we're going to do is every time that we get a different phone number with a text message to that, say, hey, I watched it with, let's say, Danny.
Or somebody says, Joe Blow told me to watch this and to text you.
Yes. And then the most Joe Blows that we have saying, hey, watch this, and they text us. Now, it's got to be
this number.
That number.
239-3437.
That's right. And so we're going to announce the winner on Tuesday. We'll mail you a shirt to the person that has the most, let's say, viewing text. So,
okay, well, let's clear this up. It's not going to be next Tuesday. It's going to be the Tuesday of...
No, it's going to be next Tuesday.
You want to go 1 week?
Yeah, go 1 week.
Won't we do it for our special event?
No, let's do it 1 week. That way that's the way they can watch the special event with their shirt.
Okay.
So here's how it's going to work. So Danny's going to go to Walmart, and he's going to say, hey, sir, watch this video with me. That person will text...
Off his phone.
Off of their phone, not Danny's phone, their phone, saying, hey, I watched this video with Danny. All right, so now Danny goes to another person, a different phone number. I watched this video with Danny. So the most different numbers texting to there saying they watched to that, we'll get a shirt.
That's right.
Now you make sure that whenever I say Danny, put Danny and then put their parentheses in, or put their phone number in parentheses. That way I can say Danny got credit for it. Now if Joe Bob that he went to says, hey, I don't want Danny to have a shirt, I want a shirt. Well, Joe Bob, you go get your people.
That's right.
So that way we can, so we're going to start that off after the end of the show tonight. Text away, have a good time, and tell everybody about it. Let them sit down and watch it with you. So the person that does that the most, gonna get a shirt.
All right. Let's talk about some stuff that's also coming up. Now, and don't worry about the phone numbers. When we get them, we'll erase them. We just want to have something we can keep track of to make sure that ain't nobody scamming us.
Yeah, we're not gonna sit back here and take it and call you up because I promise you, I'm pretty lazy. I don't call too many people.
No, we'll text somebody, but we're not going to text the people that send it to us, because that's not what this contest is about. This contest
is about getting us out there.
Spread the word out there.
Spread the word.
All right, now we got something coming up. This is going to be more than just a single night type thing.
Yeah, but now we're only gonna broadcast one night. We'll do like a little preliminary night, and then the main night we're gonna do a main hunt.
And then we're going to do a follow-up on that same week.
In that same week.
So there's a potential for us, even during the day, throwing a little something out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, what days is it going to be?
Well, I can't remember now.
Oh.
But it's going to be somewhere in
June the 17th.
Okay, June
We're
17th.
going to start June the 17th.
We're going to have a special on June the 18th that night.
That's Tuesday.
That's Tuesday. And then we're going to have another special on
the 20th.
The 20th.
20th.
Yeah, the 20th. So we're going to talk about, give some evidence that we might not have shown on video.
Because some stuff on our cameras and then some other stuff that we have that's on the DVR, stuff like that, we're going to show that stuff off. Now, what are you saying? Well, what are they doing? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned for that.
That's right.
We're not going to throw it all out there.
We're going to try to keep you hanging. So now, hey, y'all remember, get up there. This is what you could win if you take it and you transport enough people.
Oh yeah.
So remember, if you are not transport, if you pass it on to enough people, you could get one of these, the special shirts right there, the coveted All Things Paranormal shirt.
You know what that gets you when you run around town?
Everybody says, "Hey,
where do you get that?"
That's right. They give you thumbs up. If you want a new, if you want a new girlfriend, that right there they come running up to you like it ain't nothing.
That's right. It also makes you look much more sexy, much more handsome.
That's right.
In an All Things Paranormal shirt.
Yeah. Now, if you really want to, get up there, and cut sleeves out of it, and then you can take it and get up there and show your guns. That goes a long way too.
Long way.
All right. So let's get on started with their show. Remember, the phone number for the contest. 409-239-3437. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with everybody knows about haunted places in East Texas, right? Right?
That's right.
Everybody knows about it. But now I will tell you what, there was a few on here that I didn't know. During some research that just popped up.
Well, I tell you what, hang on just a second. We're going to go to a commercial real fast.
Okay.
That way we can get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's get this commercial out. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. And
we're back.
Uh-oh.
That wasn't it.
Oh, nothing. Okay, so we're going to be talking about our first place that we're going to be talking about is Bragg Light in Saratoga, Texas. So there you go, right there. You got a picture of Bragg Light. I mean, of the
Bragg Road.
Yeah. So that road was up there. It talks about. Man, I can't even think of what I was talking about now.
Well, it's got the guy that supposedly got run over by a train,
right.
His head cut off.
Yeah.
And, we've talked about that many a times at that particular road, brought up in different shows and stuff. It used to be to where they had it set up, where they got little barbecue pits, and they got little signs up there every so often that told you different histories and stuff like that. People vandalized that. That was really not cool. But anyway, there's a lot of history tied in with that Bragg Road and the railroad.
Yeah. So what it had was it says that one of the persons that lost his head on the track, they're over there taking it and they're walking around, and you can see the light, bouncing around and stuff. So we got our next one that we're going to be talking about is going to be what? Let's go to our next picture. All right, that's going to be called Demon Road. Now that's over in Huntsville.
Now Demon Road.
Now, I did not even find anything about this until just recently. I have never been to Demon Road in Huntsville. So,
The Demon Road, it's over at Huntsville, and I'm going to give you some demographics for it. It's actually called Bowden Road, and it comes into the Martha Chapel Cemetery Road. Now, this particular road has got, and even the cemetery, it's all kind of tied in together. If you want to have a different type of entity attackment, or see something strolling down the road, or lights, that's the particular place.
yeah, so what they're saying is that they get up there, and as they're going down this road, they stop, and all of a sudden that you see it right there, they stop, just get pretty close to the cemetery, that they'll take it, and something you can feel on the back of your truck, and and it scares you. And it scares you. So you got to look out about, some of the stuff that takes place there.
Now they've had history of people that's has dust on the road. They got handprints on it, and this particular road goes up to Martha Cemetery. Martha Chapel Cemetery.
Yeah.
And people has went off in there. And now get this. Now I'm gonna tell you a story. And this right here is this guy says it happened. So he goes off from Demon Road to the Martha Chapel Cemetery. He goes in there at nighttime, messing around, and he sees his hand up, just doing this. So he was like, man, he got his friend with him. His friend's like, hey, you don't need to want to go over there. So he's, oh yeah, come on. And his friend's dragging him, keeping him away. And now next thing you know, you got a whole arm. All right. So he goes over there. He grabs. He says, man, I want to see what's going on. So he gets up there, and he gets close enough that hand grabs him. Just got a hold to it. Well, it starts pulling on him. Well, his friend pulls him back, and then he turns around and looks, and there's something up there fixing to get his friend. So, hey man, it's fixing to pounce on his friend. So he runs over and jumps to go get him, gets between him and his friend, and then whatever it was just disappears. So he's like, oh man, frightened away, turns around, his friend is gone. Now here's where it really gets spooky. So he's like, man, now he's shaking in his shorts, So he runs back to his car, climbs in his car, turns around, and his friend is dead in the back seat.
Man.
Martha Cemetery over in Huntsville.
Yeah, now is this the one where they seem like the kids running around over there that got glowing eyes and stuff?
They've got everything. They've got from glowing eyes. They've got stuff running around. They got number of stories of people getting up there and saying, hey, look, messing with the spirits at that cemetery, coming home. This one lady went in there in the shower. She seen this entity over at the...
brought her home with them?
Yeah, see this entity at the cemetery, and gets a good eyeball, and then goes back home. She's in there taking a shower, opens up the shower curtain, and that sun gun looking right at her. Scares her half to death, and it disappears. There is 1,000 stories about that place.
Yeah.
Now, we're not telling you to go run around and breaking the law.
Don't break. We don't break the law if we can help it.
That we know about.
Yeah, we know about. So
sometimes we're ignorant to the particular situation, but
we're pretty ignorant sometimes.
Yeah. But that is a spooky place.
Yeah. So now one other we're ready to move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So the next one we're going to have is the Turner Fine Arts over in Nacogdoches at Stephen F. Austin State University. I don't have a picture for that.
Oh.
That's not it. But we don't.
Wrong one. I'm sorry.
That's not a picture for that. But they're talking about seeing just haunted figures there and different stuff and anybody that goes to Stephen F. Austin, if they went in there, they'll see it. They seen a rocking chair rocking back and forth, a headless dude running around outside of another room, a woman carrying a baby, walking the halls. It's just if you get a chance and you got a youngin' going to Stephen F. Austin, tell them to check out the Turner Fine Arts Auditorium, and that's a place to go check that out.
Man, let me tell you something. If you got somebody walking around with a baby ghost, and a ghost walking around with a baby ghost, man, that's got to be something.
Yeah.
Get a picture of it.
Yeah,
We'd like
get
to
a
post
picture of it. Send it on there. Hey, man, if y'all come across some strange pictures and stuff, send them to us.
Send them to
I
us.
tell you what, y'all get some really good strange pictures and some good stories with it, we might give you a little something.
That's
if
right.
you hook us up with it. So, hey, let's go, let's take a second. Let's talk about a piece of equipment that we got.
No, we do that at the end. Let's do that.
No, you want to do that at the end?
Yeah, let's finish this up.
No, man, you don't want to do it at the end?
Yeah, I want to do it at the end.
Well, okay. Well, let's go on to the next one then.
All right. Our next one's going to be.
It's going to be Stagecoach Road over in.
Hey, I got a picture of that one.
Yeah, we got a picture of that one. It's over in Marshall, Texas. Y'all know where Marshall is? It's over off I-20. If you get a chance to go over toward Marshall, it's a pretty cool place.
Now, there's all kinds. Look at that, man. Does that look like a good stagecoach?
Well, that looks like that's pretty
That
scary.
looks like a stagecoach road.
That's right.
So anyway, Stagecoach Road has got a long history. You know, it says Stagecoach Road for a reason. Stagecoaches went down there. Now this thing right here is over in Marshall, and it was used as a main travel back and forth back a long, long time ago, back in the 1800s. They even did a little traveling up to the 1900s. All right, and they have number of different types of things that could happen. People have to where they pull down that road and get up there and they stop in the middle of the night because they're looking for stuff to happen. You know,
Yeah,
if you're down there, you know, shopping for ghost hunting, this has been the place to go. So you pull up there, sit down there, wait, see if you can't have some sort of an entity, roll down your window, and they said they have people just sitting there, and all of a sudden something just reaches up there and just grabs them right through the window.
Come on.
Yeah. Reaches up there, grabs hold to him, scares, I mean, you know, shakes the shorts a little bit, and then, you know, and it all has something to do with various different things, but they got supposedly this one lady running around there by the name of Hattie Parker. So, with Hattie Parker running up and down that road, and what really gets her is what it's saying is somebody disrespects her, and then that's when she really starts getting kind of violent, grabbing hold of people, moving people around, stuff like that. Now that brings up the subject. You know, we got ghosts are people too. All right.
Yeah, show some respect.
Show respect. You don't
Yeah.
want to get up there and start hollering and screaming, telling the ghost, "Come on, slap me down." You know, because I guarantee you do that enough,
Somebody's gonna slap you down.
somebody gonna slap you down.
Yeah.
You know.
And then take a picture of it and send it to
And
us.
if you're gonna do that, take a picture, send it to us, because we need another spot to fill up on this picture section.
That's right.
So,
Yeah. If you want to act a fool and get up there,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen.
we always want to have a little acting fool, you know. So go ahead and just, you know, start intimidating some of them ghosts and get slapped down.
Yeah. Everybody wants a little slapping. So, what's our next one there? We got the Parker Cemetery.
Is it 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. 4. Or,
There
it
it
is. Parker Cemetery over in Grapeland, Texas. So they're talking
Grapevine.
Grapeland.
Grapevine. Okay.
Yeah. So they're talking about that is one of the scariest places, or not the scariest place. That's a scary place. Go back to where it was. To the picture. All right. You see all that stuff. What they're saying is that they're seeing trees growing through headstones and through graves, and it's just falling down. It really. You can go back to this now. And it just really looks. Just run down. And man, everybody there, when you go up there day or night, walk around up there, you get this
Sensation of something.
yeah, bad feeling.
Something not right. Now, you know, let's kind of explain why maybe that might be happening. Whenever you have actual entombment of somebody and it's put into a cemetery, the cemetery is considered sacred ground, you know. So, in that little spot, so what you have is different various trees and roots and stuff like that growing into these graves and encroaching upon somebody's actual interment spot. And they might be getting a little upset about that.
That's right. You know, when we got up there, we was twiddle messing around. We had that had our little demon doll on that headstone, we wasn't 100% sure of what knocked it, whether it was the demon doll or maybe the person in the headstone knocked that sucker off there, because it is like a negative energy. And
onto a sacred,
yeah, we've blown that
burial spot.
Yeah, we've blown that picture up several times, and man, it sure looks like something come up from behind it, like a black shadow figure type, and just
And on the thermal, it's really showed up.
yeah, and just knock that sucker to the ground. So you know, it's you know, the place is supposed to be hollow ground, and so you know, as a matter of fact, just show a little respect, you know, for that. But all right, so let's go to our next one. The Excelsior House over in Jefferson, Texas. Now that's probably they're saying that is the home of the most beautiful ghost in Texas, in East Texas, where Diamond Betsy was murdered in 1877. So.
And Diamond Betsy was what?
She's supposed to be some fine-looking chick. I mean, I don't know. We could have put that in picture number 6 or something. I don't know. I ain't never seen Diamond Betsy, but they're saying that she's supposed to be some smoking hot chick that's going around haunting this whole place, and her killer, what's his name, Abe Rothschild. I wonder if he's part of the Rothschilds with all the money.
I don't even know who Rothschilds are.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay.
It sounded good.
Yeah, but they're saying this chick still roams around the place, and it's not like a malevolent spirit. You know, it's just getting up there and saying, "Hey, what's up?" You know, type thing. But they're saying it's pretty common that it shows up. They can feel, you know, that it gets up there and they can feel like they're
like a presence.
Yeah, present. Their bed shaking. She offers spirit. You know, when she appears in the bedrooms. She'll take it in people's asleep. She'll take it and cover them up. She'll also get up there and just go around, you know, just stuff, you know, with carrying a baby.
Interact.
Yeah, carrying a baby and stuff like that. Now, there's been a lot. Steven Spielberg stayed there. I mean, there's a lot of rich people, or not rich people, but you know, what is famous people that stay there. So and they're saying, "Hey, man, you know, this is a bad place," you know, and they'll take it, and you had several tons of people get up there, and they left at 2 a.m. just all of a sudden, just book it on out of there.
So what's the next one?
So the first one we got is the Jefferson Hotel. Yep, next picture. The Jefferson Hotel in Jefferson, Texas.
Now that's the second spot over in Jefferson, Texas.
What was the first one?
No, first one right there, the other hotel you said.
No, that was in Jefferson.
Yeah, well.
Very good. Well, I guess it is.
Jefferson, Texas.
So is a hotel.
Yeah,
it's a hotel.
Actually, there's multiple hotels and multiple hauntings and stuff like that over in Jefferson, Texas. In fact, they say that's the most haunted city in Texas, because you can go from different motel that's haunted, everything. But ghosts is just supposed to abound there. In fact, they have multiple events all year long with the paranormal over in Jefferson, Texas, from Bigfoot to ghost.
Yeah,
I don't know about a UFO conference, but I know they do have Bigfoot and ghost conferences over there.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool place. If you ever go check it out. Go make a weekend of it. Stay in one night and stay in the other night, or make a whole week of it and stay in 1, 2, or 3 nights and the other one a couple of nights. You know, that seems to work pretty good. So all right, so what else are we going to do? So I hope y'all like that. Remember the competition, 409-239-3437.
All right.
So now we're going to talk about, we're going to try to add a little piece of, like one of our tools in that we have. So tonight we're going to be talking about a thermal.
But before we do that, let's go to a commercial.
Commercial time. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. Hey, this is Don, All Things Paranormal. Hey, check out our e-store at allthingsparanormaltx.com. We got shirts, hats, and cups. Give us a holler if you want one. All Things Paranormal. All right, we're back.
Hey, we're back. All right, now we got we're going to try to introduce a little piece of equipment on every show. that we use, kind of show y'all different various things of stuff. Tonight we're going to talk about the thermal camera that we use. Now, why do we use this one? Because it's cheap.
It's cheap.
You know, it's not a full-fledged flare unit that's $20,000. But let me tell you something. This right here can get the job done. It measures actual thermal heat and stuff like that. It makes a real good video.
It's savable. It's a lot easier to save audio, video onto our regular stuff.
Now, this thing right here, it looks kind of small. It's got an adjustment for the lens, and it plugs straight into the bottom of the camera. Now, phones. Which phones could you get this for? Well, you can get it for all of them, an Android or an iPhone.
But you can't buy an Android one and try to put it on an iPhone.
It don't work. And then you just download the app, and you got all different kinds of stuff. So let's take a gander at some of the stuff what this thing will do. And we're going to go to
video one.
This video.
Yeah. So if you look on the left-hand side, that's just me sitting at the computer here in our office. I'm just fiddle messing around. And on the right, that's a thermal of me. You can kind of see how the dark is cold.
One of us thermal on the right,
Hot.
one of them non-thermal on the left.
That's
Go
my
ahead and
head.
expand that back
So
out too.
you can see the difference there. So we're going to show you a clip of when we was actually using it.
Okay. Now this.
The white sections of the
There you go.
Now this was one that we used over in Goliad. No, sorry, wrong stuff.
No, click back. Click on the other one. Right there. Yeah. So this was used over at Goliad.
It records sound too, so you got some sound going with it.
Now you wouldn't think that little bitty thing would reach out that far, but that's pretty bad at the bone, isn't it?
That's a good 100 yards or so.
You can kind of see how it's working. Isn't that pretty neat? So you can see how various different equipment things. You can see the person right there, how white that person is.
Gives you a temperature of the ground.
So you can see how it's used and working and everything else. So we're pretty happy about that one. We were pretty fortunate that we found it and lucked out and got one. But we're gonna get up there. We're almost done. So remember now, y'all remember the contest. Man, it's for a T-shirt. It's gonna go on until Tuesday. Anybody get up there? Everybody's fair game on it.
Whatever size T-shirt that you want.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you let us know. We'll hook you up.
So anyway, we still have our casting call going out.
That's right. Look, if you got strange pictures and you want to come talk to us about it, man, we'll put you on the show. You want to come on the show? We'll put you on there. All you gotta do is just get here.
If you're a werewolf, a vampire, whatever, come on.
Yeah, if you're a psychic, a medium, anything like that, we're not out to discredit you or anything. We just want to talk and
get more information.
That's right. It's all about a learning curve.
So, and if you don't want to have your face on there,
we'll black it out.
We'll black it out.
Yeah.
We'll cover you up, make sure that you're not being seen by anybody.
Yeah. But it's one of them things, So, but we're gonna end up calling this one to an end. I hope that we didn't bore you for the whole 30 minutes.
But anyway, it's our first 30-minute show. We'll have probably different things going on, trying to see if we can't range it up pretty well.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's John.
It's Don. We'll see you next Tuesday.
All things paranormal.